Hi, my name is Morgan, and I am the DM for the Butterflies of Fortune podcast.
Hey guys, my name is Charlie, and I'm playing Delphinium, known by all of her friends as Delphi. She is a nymph druid embodying the energy of botanical plants and herbs. She's wild, raised in nature, and many call her feral, which is only emphasized by her long hair made of vines and collected flowers and feathers. Her clothes are typically also made of collected materials like moss, sustainability queen, or stolen leathers that offset her sage green skin and large seafoam green cat eyes. She's also illiterate. Unless...
Hey, I'm Shelby, and I play Ceradoth, a tiefling artificer. She wears a black crop top with work pants, black goggles. She's red with dirty brown hair and tiny horns. She has tattoos across her chin, her nose bridge, and under her eyes.
Hello, I'm Andrea. I play Algol, a high elf druid. Algol has warm ivory skin and wears flowy red hair and pants with a fitted brown top with gold accents connected by matching red flowy sleeves. She has long wavy brown hair with gold jewelry adorning both her face and hair.
Hello, I'm Jordan. I play Percy, a gift sorcerer. They are a humanoid hippo who is currently 9 foot 8 inches, and they have grayish gold skin. They wear a dark green vest and pants with a dark green coat that has gold embroidery over it.
Hey guys, I'm Autumn. I play Walnut. He's a 6-foot-tall pink fairy paladin with short pink hair, glittered skin, and typically doesn't wear a shirt. What's a little strange about Walnut's appearance is his wings are only 5 centimeters long, despite him being 6 feet tall. Walnut is the embodiment of nostalgic childhood glitter, sparkles, and magic.
Roots dig deep into the crop-covered plains where the corruption of enterprise has begun to sink in like a poison. The goddess's tree looms over a city ruled by her divine chosen, where the arcane frontier surges tirelessly forward. The Yaroksova's bare feet stand on polished marble as his eyes scan the onyx-colored beach of the city prided on opulence in grandeur. A fracture lays beneath the feet of the queen who sits upon a throne of secrets, ruler of a lawless city. The disgraceful acts committed by those in the underbelly of the leveled city are met with belligerent indifference from those above. In a world of rebirth that followed an era of arcana-infused natural disasters, the residents of Deasof lived in a state of peaceful bliss. This tranquility was quickly interrupted upon the revelation that the ruins of the past were the foundation for their present lives. The race is out for the resources and information of old. 5 adventurers become unwitting victims of fate as they are drawn together for a job, their meeting being the flap of a butterfly wing that causes a hurricane of consequences far into the future.
So you guys go, and you see all of the storefronts are generally about like the same size, generally like a 20-foot by like 30-foot like front, and then it sort of goes back like 40 feet. It's sort of like, it's a bunch of little like moving blocks almost. You see that this one is like twice the size of the other ones in all dimensions. So it's a lot bigger. You can just tell like the construction of it in general is bigger, and as you open the door, you see what can only best be described as an inventor's lab. As you guys walk in, the prominent centerpiece of this inventor's laboratory almost is a massive table that has a magical projection in the middle of it that you guys can tell is a projection of the city itself. You guys can see it's not like perfectly square, it's almost sort of like a pyramid shape, if a lot more akin to like if you looked at the pyramids of Giza now, where it's like a bunch of like chunks are missing from different places, but you can see that there is representations of each of the little venues on this magical representation, and the entire thing is actively moving. You can see that the vast majority of the ones in the middle are lit up with a like little blue light and a little bit of a flame in it, which you can actually, once you get a little closer, can tell are like all of these little lights are the people of Jubilee. And you see that as you get further out, the boxes start to get more more warm in color tones, and you can see at the very end they're like a deep red. You hear loud crashing and banging coming from behind this, and as you guys walk around this centerpiece, you see a massive table with a bunch of different kinds of mechanical curios going around. You guys see a bunch of different little like animals made out of gears and pistons, giving off really odd noises of metal clinking against one another. You see that there is a straight up steam engine train going around on a little track around the room. You see that there is just a bunch of odd, random, floating mechanical goods going around. You see that there's like a clock that is sort of hovering and moving around the top of the room at all times, counting down, and you can see that it has 6 different clock faces on it, all of which pointing to different times. And you hear, shit! Okay, fuck, okay, hopefully this is gonna work this time. Loud crashing, and then you just hear a large string of cursing coming as you guys walk around and see a pile of parts sort of shift on the table, revealing a very lithe and muscular woman wearing a small tank top with a large leather apron that has a bunch of grease stains. You see she is currently holding a wrench and just smacking a little mechanical squirrel that's coming up and trying to take the wrench out of her hands. She's like, stop, and she just picks it up and chucks it, and a little portal opens up in the worm, and it just goes in and then closes. As that closes, she clocks you guys like, hi, what can I do for you? Sorry about that. What?
This is I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
What's up? Who are you? Can I help you? Are you here to buy something? Do you want to commission something being built?
No.
Okay.
We wanted to give this to the Mad Hatter, but the Mad Hatter told us to give it to you directly because we wanted to pay the Mad Hatter with this. I don't know. Here you go. I'm so excited.
She takes it, observes it for a second. You see, upon getting closer, she has a lightly tanned skin and very much gray hair, but in a very uniform way, not in the fact that it's dyed. It's just her hair is naturally a very nice silverish gray, tied into a few braids going back. And upon coming super close, you can see that she has 2 golden eyes that look like gears that are rotating. And as she takes the crystal, she looks at it, and you can see the right one starting to spin a lot faster, and she takes a pair of goggles and puts them on, begins looking at it. You can see that these goggles, each side has this rotating setup of glass eyewear pieces that she's just staring at it as it's cycling through all of these. She stares at it, bites it a few times, and it makes it
A few times?
Yeah. She spits on the floor and is doesn't taste very good. What is this?
Flaring crystal.
What is that? That means nothing to me.
A rock.
Yeah.
I can tell it's magical. It's got a lot of magic in it, but
Yeah, it's an energy source.
where did you get this?
From the
Prime
material plane.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Guess I'll have to visit there and get some of this. Where can I find this?
Can you?
Yeah.
Would you like to go with us? We're going back.
Not right now. I'm kind of busy. I'm
I'm
not gonna go. I'll send one of my penumbras to go retrieve some.
One of your penumbras. With us?
Yeah, if you could take it to an area where it could buy. the
We're
layer
going
crystals.
back.
Oh, okay.
I can get them for you for cheaper.
Going back.
We will
Oh, wait, hold on. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. What happened there?
No,
Everything
again?
exploded and went bad.
It did
And
explode.
things got fixed, correct?
Right. No.
Yes.
Fixed.
No.
Yeah, fixed.
Fixed.
There's only
Fixed.
a million of us left. It's
Oh,
fine.
if you're here, you guys unlocked interplanar travel again. Go you.
Only once.
Well, on accident.
We really didn't though. Only the Venerian one did it.
Yeah, it's
We
fine.
didn't do it.
So it hasn't happened yet.
No.
Can you tell us how to do it? How do we do that?
Yeah, 1 second. You see that she walks back from her desk, and there is a large bookshelf of just crammed full of stacks and rolls of paper, just scrolls and blueprints on this thing. And you see that she this bookshelf like spans the entire back wall of this, like I said, like this part of the room is like 40 by 60, so like very large floor to ceiling bookshelf, just packed with all different kinds of diagrams and blueprints. And you see that she grabs the ladder, starts sprinting towards one side of the room, hops up on it, so it's like actively moving to the side, and as she's like scrambling up top of it, and it stops in just the right place, and she starts rifles through some stuff, pulls out a massive scroll, grabs on the sides of the ladder, slides all the way back down, and then runs back over to you and is like, yes, here you go. This is...
That easy? Really? Did you just do this?
Easy is...
What, I mean, like you're just giving this to us?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. It's okay. So, and she'll grab it back from you and like spread it out on her table, knocking off like 50 things. She's like, okay, let me explain this to you. So, this is the old version of the Arcane Gate, which all the dimensions have in like their main capital area.
What if ours is missing?
See, that's what it's the blueprint.
Oh.
So. This is a very rudimentary version of it from a long time ago. This was like when I first designed them. So like
you made the generator one?
No, I made the gates.
Oh, the gates.
Yeah.
See, I was in a completely different conversation.
No, you're good.
Do you know what the venerating was?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I did also help design those, but that was not related to this.
You're amazing.
I know.
I felt that in my soul.
Cool. So, like I said, this is old, like beta version of this thing.
Yeah.
So you guys should be able to construct it, and it will allow you guys. I assume you guys probably don't have the resources to build it on your own, but if you give that to your leading government organization, they probably should be able to, unless they suck. In which, don't do that.
Right.
Hoard it like a little dragon.
Great. We have a little dragon. We can make that.
Oh, that's pleasant.
What if little dragon?
He might be able to help.
What if he can like?
He's from before the collapse.
Yeah.
But
So that should at the very least allow you to access a few of the planes. I don't know if it'll get you to the outlands. The outlands can be kind of finicky with dialing in the coordinates, but this should get you to like most of the ones that are actually like directly overlapped with your plane.
So could we send your friend?
Oh, don't worry about that. I got that handled.
Okay.
this may be a little overstep. Can you look at my blueprints?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them out. And I'm gonna spread them out. And I'm gonna like pat them down. I still like describe them to you. It's basically, it looks like a motorcycle, but broken down. And it looks like there's something next to it where it transforms into a small box.
She takes and like looks at it for a second, and she's like pulls out a pencil. She's like, "May I?"
Yes, go for it. I have copies of this.
This is I can see like you're like. Do you also show her like your material list?
Yes.
Cool. She's like, so I can see what you're trying to do. Whole like, essentially imbuing a like pocket dimension spell in this thing to like collapse in on itself, store it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. There are some better ways to do this though, and you see that she starts just like erasing a few things and like just adjusting a lot of the numbers in stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, so if you do it this way, it's gonna cost like half the amount to build. Should be great. Because, God, amazing design, fantastic design, could be simplified. I've lived a very long time, built a lot of things.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
This is my first
great,
original.
wonderful.
Sorry.
Okay, so that also, if you tweak this, also if you substitute some of the metals with some different metals, I can tell you how to make those based off of from what I know of the alloys of your world. I'll try and figure that out.
They may have changed.
Should be able to maybe then you can just stick with your original plans. If you don't have that stuff, I'll draw up like 2 more blueprints, one with some of the changes that I know will be able to work, and then this just based off of if you have those metals.
We power things
But
with.
if you do this, that case will be like halved in size as well, so it'll be a lot more convenient to carry around. And you can like make it onto like a little, almost like a little card. Should be pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Rad. Okay. Anything else?
You're selling things. I didn't know you were selling things.
I work for commission if somebody wants something built.
Cool. We're not gonna be here for long.
Okay.
Oh. This is awesome.
Cool. Do you need me to explain how to build that anymore? She's like points to like the arcane gate blueprint. It's a pretty the gate that you guys came in through was that like massive stone plinth that had a massive like 2 forking arms that come up from it. That's like about 50 feet tall each. She's like, so this design is like half the size. Like I said, it doesn't have nearly as much like oomph and kick to it. It can't get you to like the outer planes, but it should be able to get you to all the ones that overlap, which are the important ones. But yeah, like I said, it's like a very rudimentary design. It's like, you see that she looks at the clock, and like, you see she's looking at like one of the bottom right clock faces, and she's like, this is like 3,000 years old, I think. So like, it should still work. It's my own design, so it'll work. It's just a little, it's a little sketchy.
Warranty?
We don't do warranties. Warranties are for losers.
Oh, my bad. Listen,
I don't make things that break.
do not tell the others about this, because I want to build this by myself before giving it.
And
to
also, if you hadn't, she holds these and be like, this plug. Hold on. She'll take it back. She like starts to like erase part of like this bottom right, what almost looks like this weird like generator that seems to like be the thing powering it. She's like, okay, I know nothing about this. Give me 5 minutes. And she walks
Wait, what did she
back the little Valerium crystal.
Oh, okay.
And then she takes it back. You see that she like uncorks. She opens up like this weird little cabinet that just has a million different little tiny vials of different kinds of liquids. She just like grabs a handful of them and starts uncorking them and then just pouring them on the crystal. And you see that they start like puffing off in different little like colors and such. She's like, okay, interesting.
You can change the colors.
So, you can change the colors.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's more like
okay,
a design.
Fantastic.
If you want to be fancy.
Exquisite. Okay, so if you, and then she brings the blueprints back over, and you can see that the little, like, generator box that is in the bottom has been, like, replaced by, looks like a little compartment with a bunch of different little, like, slots, and she's like, this should be able to accommodate for this thing, instead of using a lot of, like, power and having to, like, have people pump power into it magically to make it work. You should be able to just plug those in, and it should work.
Also, sorry, I would wait to send your person over because the place is on lockdown, and if they don't know who you are, they're not going to let you in.
Wait, what's this? Oh, the crap.
The strip. And that's where you get it for cheap and legally because it's kind of government controlled. But if you actually want a piece of it.
That's boring.
I know. But we don't, in the strip, we don't give a shit.
Okay.
But there was like a whole like terrorist attack thing. So like, you may just want to, I mean, like, I know time flows differently here. So like, you could just wait like a day in this time and like, it'll probably be over by then.
Okay. Just, and she'll like ruffle around in the little like pockets of her coat, and she'll pull out a coin, look at you, and she'll be like, just toss that in the air when your stuff is resolved, and I'll just know that it's fixed.
Nice. I'm gonna look at this. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Yeah. And you see that it is a little like coin that has like a runic pattern on the front, and on the back is like a stamped version of her face.
Oh.
I do want to say you're like the coolest person.
Thank you. I think I'm pretty cool too.
I think you're really scary.
I know a lot of stuff. Thank you. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, gray makes you look old. I mean, I am very old, but
I haven't seen people.
yeah.
I think I really
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I know. And like, she looked very good for having just sort of aged herself at least 3,000 years old. She's looking good for 3,000. All right. Anything else? I am working on a project right now, so I'd like to get back.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for interrupting.
You're good. No, fine. I appreciate it. A little brain break. Cool. Good. Fantastic.
This was the coolest experience of my life.
like cheering up.
Yeah. She snaps, the portal opens back up, and the squirrel falls out, and she jumps at it and wrestles it over the counter into a pile of stuff, and clutter starts flying out all over the place. Lovely. And she would have sort of...
Is this the closest thing to love ever? This is the coolest person.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I don't even like identify with her work.
That was so awesome. And she gave me a coin.
Yeah, with the face on it.
Do you think it'll?
I almost don't want to use it. Like, will the coin disappear?
That's right. I hope it doesn't. I would cry.
It will!
No!
Wait! And you see she peeks up from behind the counter and is like, hold on, and pulls something out, this like a weird metal object, like about like 3 inches in length and pretty like slim, and she just hucks it from the other end of the room at you. You grab it and you look down and you can see a little shifting little multi-tool thing.
The very first Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm used to using like cans to like turn
It's
things.
like, just be careful with the red button. Don't press it.
Press the red
And you
button.
see, and there's just like a very small red button on the base of it.
I will never.
Press the red button.
I will never.
Press it.
No. Delphi.
I want to press it.
Smack in your
What
hand.
does the red button do?
Don't worry about it. Don't touch it.
I'm worried.
I'm assuming self-destruction. Thank you so much.
Solid.
I'm gonna pass an orange in one of those liquor bottles, the glowing liquor bottles,
Ooh!
and like,
Oh god.
Keep inventing.
I can't wait to. I can't wait to
You
see some
too.
inventions she makes off that glowing liquor.
Fuck yeah.
Is it time to meet the
Sorry,
it's
goddess?
time to meet the goddess.
Oh god.
It is time
Chocolate.
for you all to meet
We should
your
probably head
second
back.
god.
We were gonna have that conversation though. I don't know.
We gotta find. There's gotta be like a. I'm not sure. Like so. I should tell you something. Maybe you could like ask about like the adoptive parents thing.
Yeah, I was assuming that's what was happening. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
What are adoptive parents?
What are
Did
they?
you say what are?
Yeah.
What are they?
You just like pick up a child.
And that's what happened to me. I think so. I think that. I mean, I assume that's what they are.
You just become a parent. You just pick a child off the street and it's yours or something.
Woods.
What?
I don't think I have parents, to be honest. So essentially what happened for me, the way that I found an adoptive parent, raised by a single parent.
Damn right.
Damn right. She was strong-willed. And she found me in the woods. As like, I feel like that's just where druids come from, right? It's just the woods. I don't know what.
Yeah.
If I'm not, I'm a nymph. That's what I am. That's what I was
So
assuming.
you're like a fae being, yeah.
Yeah, fae. So I assume it's just like where I came from. It's just like the woods. But I didn't know what to do out there. And I think this like thing found me. Her name is Ubra, and she's like huge.
Huge.
Like huge. Kind of like as tall as like a big like a solid dogwood tree. You know?
Never seen this dogwood tree before.
Pretty big. She has this big fluffy white beast with like some horns. She was really cool. But she basically raised me. She was very, very strong. And it was really cool. And she gave me this like, she like taps the ground twice. She does this little like, and this like staff comes up. She gave me the staff and it's got these like crystals in it that she like put in the top. And I gave one to Walnut because I don't know what they do, but she told me to use them when they're important. But there's like 3 remaining. There's 3 remaining left.
I believe you gave the blue one to Walnut.
I gave the blue one to Walnut, indeed. So I have this for when I need it, but I haven't seen her since I met Walnut. So
No, maybe it's like you're grown now. Time to go off. on your
yeah,
own.
that's what she said. She said she had important things to do that had to deal with like I'm not gonna lie, if you could help me a little bit with backstory, because it has been a long time since I've read my -1.
Yeah.
I forgot what the reasoning was, like where she had to go.
What her reasoning is she was trying to figure out what happened with her sister.
The bad one.
Yeah.
So she had this bad sister,
Hmm.
and she was like a parent, I guess, doing bad stuff in the world, or like had intentions to do bad stuff. And Uber was like, yeah, I gotta fix this. So she disappeared. And I thought she was gonna come back after a while. She told me she would, and she didn't. And I found Rena. And I know that's more sense.
Yeah.
So it's here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, what? No, it's fine.
Throgran bawling.
What's wrong? You're still here?
Throgran's guiding you guys through
Oh
this
my God,
ending.
he's just like walking in front of
It's
us.
just like that's the most beautiful story I've ever heard.
She was beautiful. She was so
You've been through
soft.
so much.
I fell asleep on her back every night. She was huge. Huge.
Huge.
Huge. But that's what I think adoptive parents are. And then they leave you one day.
I guess it is a little more beautiful in a way to like choose a child than just having one. I mean, I don't really know the difference
That's beautiful. I think about it.
because it feels like more like I definitely wanted this.
Yeah. She gave me a lot. Wish I could see her again. Maybe I could throw one of these rocks and she'd find us here. What if I called Uber here? What if I called Uber here?
You probably shouldn't.
You think?
If she's like a really
Ah,
cool
she can
being,
get here.
yeah, you wouldn't want to. She may not want you to waste your rocks. Maybe she'll come to you when the
Yeah.
time's right.
I hope so. It's been a long time. Been
She contacted you in her.
Years?
No, she contacted you in her dreams a few nights ago.
Oh, did she?
Hmm?
A few nights ago?
Yep, your first night in the Genevieve Manor.
Do I remember that?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you remember that? Probably not. I remember it.
anything
Yes.
about that.
She was essentially telling you that the presence of her sister was currently in Reyna.
Oh, I do
That-
remember
yeah.
that. Yeah. So bad sister, I think, is in Reyna right now. So I was kind of like thinking maybe when we got back to Reyna, I could do some reconnaissance, kind of like suss stuff out. But it also seems like a pretty dangerous situation.
I don't think I want to go to her.
It's worth a look. We've never been. State capital.
Well, I don't know if I've ever been.
Yeah. You might. What if you like regained like some of the lost memories of being there? If you have been there, or if you haven't been there, you just get to go for the first time. It's like one of those big
What do you
things.
mean?
I don't know. Like maybe like if you don't think you've been, maybe you have been. You don't remember, and being there with like.
I don't
bringing
want
all
you
that.
talking about this.
Hello.
I don't want you talking about this for the rest of the night. I don't remember anything from before 3 months ago.
Really?
I don't.
What happened 3 months ago? Was that? What was that? Like right before our trip?
No. Our trip started like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Like 3 months. Well, it's been like 3.5 months now, I guess.
What happened? That's it. Can you like? What What's your first day you remember?
The thing, I woke up and I think I did something bad.
Secrets.
Frogran. Secrets.
Secrets.
You're staying in the secrets?
Secrets. As all three of you link pinkies.
Aww.
I woke up in like, I guess I just woke up from consciousness and like covered in blood, and like the room was destroyed, whatever room I was in. I know I was in Raina at that point, and somebody came in and started like asking who I was. I didn't know who I was. And I think they think I did something, but I don't know if I did do something.
Understandable.
So I just left to the crack where
How'd you get your name?
I saw it on a sign.
Like a lawn sign?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Good.
I definitely think I'm wanted now, but like I don't know for what.
I will say you've been in Arena, you haven't seen any wanted posters for anybody reading Sarados' description.
Last I was there, I didn't see any matching. You could be safe, but you're also liberating a little bit, maybe.
I do have my Ring of Disguise self.
Yeah.
Um,
You should be able to check it out.
Well, the
like,
problem-
no fear in the past.
well, the fear is I don't know what I did. Or who I wronged, if I did wrong anybody. And I don't know how to be careful about that.
So,
I would feel differently if I knew what I had done and who I had wronged, but I don't know.
So let me pose you a hypothetical. Let's say you did something really bad, but that was you then. And then whatever happened, you lost your memories. And then you could be a totally new person now than who you were. Maybe it's like your memories is like a reawakening. You may have different morals
But-
now than you did previously.
That doesn't excuse me of any crimes that I could have done.
It doesn't. You can get around with like disguise for now. Like I'd say that you're reformed if you're a new person now. Is that valid? I don't know. In my heart, I think you're a good person. Even if you've done bad things, you don't know what they were. Even if they were a bad thing, maybe it wasn't a bad thing. Even if it was a bad thing. I say it's
I think
we've all done bad things. Let's be honest.
I know it was something.
Maybe he was a bad guy. Maybe he was a good vigilante.
I don't know. I don't think this person was a rando either. I think considering where I awoke, it wasn't. It was definitely somebody of power.
I like this more now.
So I definitely did something.
You might have done something good. Might have done something bad to do something good.
I don't.
Let's figure it out. You know?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, if that's how you feel. Can't make you.
I mean, like, if we go there, I would want to be careful. I want somebody aware of this, but I need to make sure that I'm always disguised when I'm there, because I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Definitely. I think you deserve to know your past, though. Good or bad. And I'll help you figure it out if that's what you want. But if not, then
I do
just
like
leave it be for now.
I like the life I've created for myself.
Me too.
So I think if it happens, it happens, but I'm not really going to go looking for it.
Go out of your way. Maybe I can show you where a coffee shop though.
That should be fine.
Just guys.
You're not you're on the edge, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like,
Outskirts.
it's not in the outskirts, but it's also not like smack in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're disguised, like obviously you recognize you're disguised.
Yeah.
Especially after probably, well, 3.5 months is not that much time. But
Yeah.
disguise would cover most of it.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Say, Delphi, go ahead and make a history check.
Oh, okay. $19. Wait, plus
Oh, fuck.
plus 1, 20.
20. Based off of the timing and just the phrasing that has been used, you and Walnut kept your head down a lot, so you definitely don't know exactly what happened, but you would have picked up on some like gossip of people coming through the shop that somebody, the fiance of a member of one of the more prominent families, went missing about 3 months ago.
Somebody murder?
That has not been disclosed to the public.
Okay.
Right now, the rumor was that this person was just missing.
Do I recognize that right now?
You would just like I said, based off of the timing and specifically Sarah not mentioning that it was somebody of importance, it would have just like triggered that memory of that happening, of you hearing about it. But also, you can't believe everything you hear in rumors and shops. So.
Can Sarah roll a perception check to see if she like recognizes like this like realization on Delphi's face or something?
You can roll an insight check. Are you trying to hide this?
Not really. I think it's Delphi's not really trying to hide anything ever.
Okay.
She's
Then
not very,
you can
like,
also just say that
steal
she would,
face.
Sarah Noth would notice it.
That's like a recognition.
13? You would notice that after you sort of describe that, Delphi sort of sits and calculates for a bit, and then you can see that something clicked.
I feel like in Delphi's head, she's probably like, nah, it's probably nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't listen to much gossip, like social stuff anyways. So she's probably like, whatever, that might end up like popping back later. It was more solidifying evidence.
Yeah.
But, you know, parents seem nice.
I mean, mine was pretty cool until she left.
They're pretty great.
I mean, in the crack, I kind of hang out with this family. That's who I usually message. He's like, technically, he's my landlord, but I also kind of work for him at the same time, because obviously, no memories, I had nothing to my name, so I just kind of appeared down there, you know, and I was like, I can do things. And so, I just kind of live with this family. What? Gnomes?
Goblins.
Goblins.
Close.
The Bebo family.
I just kind of live with this goblin family.
Are they nice?
Yeah, we check up on each other all the time.
Sounds like a family.
Yeah, we're friends. And I like that he has like a son that I just kind of chill out with, and his wife, and we all hang out.
Do they have like dinners with them and stuff?
Sometimes.
Do they go do things with them?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll bring them like things that I find.
You sleep at their house?
I sleep in their attic. That's my apartment.
Sounds kind of like a family.
I'm like their like little, I don't know, monster in the attic.
I mean, they're
Kind of, yeah.
goblins, you know. You know.
I don't know. I just kind of like hang out. You know.
Sounds nice.
But yeah, I think. I don't know. I just want to show you guys around. I think it's fun. We all have a fun time.
I've been really enjoying having a group of people to hang out with.
I do too. I've been feeling kind of lost. You know, it's like you don't know who you are. You know, in 3 months, and then suddenly you're like,
Yeah, that's a big change. That's scary. It's probably scary.
yeah.
I'm sure you're terrified.
My apartment just kind of has a mattress on the floor right now,
Yeah, you saw her apart.
so I just kind of like. I think it's
A
finally time
slightly damp mattress.
Yeah, I'm trying to get I told you I'm trying to get some plants up in there.
So I was thinking, I don't know. I think it would just be nice to make it homey.
Absolutely.
Set down some roots.
I agree.
Fuck yeah. Coolio. As you guys start winding back through, a message actually pops up in both of your heads, which is the very warm tone of Everest, as they say. The Lady OC will now see you as Throgran could lead you to her quarters, so you do not have to return here. If you wish to, you're more than welcome, but it is not necessary that you come back here before.
I think it'd be fun. Listen, we got some blueprints. We may be coming back here soon when we figure those out. Oh, it'd be so fun!
Yeah.
Also, just go ahead and make a flat intelligence check, just while looking at the blueprints.
Flat.
4. You would, at the very least, have the mechanical understanding of the fact that this game would take a lot of resources and probably a hot bit of time to build. So, you guys wind through, and you guys can definitely see Osui's quarters before you get to it. There is, like I said, the main gate, and at this point, the 2 bisecting streets that sort of meet at the middle. There is a massive sort of like penthouse looking suite with a massive balcony that like overlooks the market square, and you can see that like that is the direction you guys are going into. And as you guys walk up and approach, you see 2 of the penumbra individuals with the cloaks and the jester masks standing in front of the doors. And as you guys walk up, Throgran is like, "We got a meeting with the boss lady," and they step aside and the doors swing open. And you can also notice just from like the structure of this segment of the city itself is much nicer in comparison to everywhere else. It is relatively small. It's actually one of the normal, like smaller segments of the city, whereas Megara's was like slightly bigger. Hers is like an in-between sort of state where it's like a medium-esque size. But you see, as soon as the doors open is when things in your brain start to not make sense. Because as soon as the doors open, you see a vast expanse, probably 8 or 9 times the size of Megara's workshop behind these doors. And you can just like intuitively understand that size ratio does not make sense.
The party?
Yeah, it's essentially, yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yeah. And as you guys step in, you guys just sort of get the feeling that you guys have essentially entered a sort of a crude, like hacked together demi-plane that's still on the same plane of existence, but has been manipulated to essentially just increase the space in an area. You see a room filled with clutter of every kind of object imaginable. You see there's a bunch of like skins of different animals. There's a bunch of plants in the room. There's a bunch of little like mechanical things skittering about that you can tell are definitely from Megara. You see there is like a very nice rug leading up to a very like big, soft looking, almost like a beanbag chair, on which there is a very short girl in what looks like some very like loose, soft fit, like silk clothings, very bright, vibrant red hair, and she is holding what seems to be like a chalice that is made out of pure ruby, as she's sort of swishing something around in it. Takes a big sip out. You guys are approaching. You're just like, so what do you guys need from me?
We wish to go back to the material plane.
The prime material plane?
Yes.
Okay.
The chalice is
What? Is this... I mean, it is red. And it is ruby, yeah. What do you ask?
I thought it was
Which is...
I don't understand.
Can you elaborate?
It's just this special cup.
Oh, yeah. No, this is... has lots of magic in it.
Yeah.
It's great.
I thought it was pretty cool.
It makes really cool fruit water.
Can I see?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But wait, are you thinking it's one of the venerated one's artifacts?
No, I just heard of it. Maybe. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it's like a big, like, legend in y'all's place. Yeah.
So cool. That is so cool. You're like the coolest person I've seen so far.
Thanks.
No, this is a weird turn. Sorry, it's like people are fighting for this left and right, and it's just a weird turnaround to like.
Yeah. She's using it as a juice cup.
Yeah.
It's like fruit water, bro. What kind of fruit water?
Yeah, it can be anything you want. I mean, it could produce technically any liquid that I want it to. I like banana water.
Good choice.
It's very tasty.
As expected of a
Very tasty.
goddess.
Yeah.
I don't want to. And Sarah,
So why should I send you back?
We don't belong here.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And we can't get back ourselves.
We were
Okay.
we were kind of forced here.
I don't
We
think
did have a
he
fun
knew
time,
that-
though.
Did he know that we didn't belong here?
I mean, probably.
Bryce sent us here.
Oh, he's a bit of a stick in the mud.
He knew where we
Yeah, he
came
kinda-
from.
He just kind of went, whoosh, and then like we're here and we don't know why, but we had a fun time. We got some tabs.
Wait, no, I
Listen,
I got this thing. I show this.
some of my siblings can be a bit extra.
no, because you would know.
Yeah,
He knew where we were from.
probably. He knows
knew.
everything. So.
Right, exactly.
But you
And
may
I
have
told
thought-
our whole story before.
You may have thought we could get back to our plane from here though, because all the
No,
planes
he
are
is
here.
just kind of an ass.
Oh,
You
okay,
think
cool.
Just like for storytelling purposes, he just wanted to like see what happened.
He thought it was a
With
filer.
love.
He thought it was a
Sorry.
filer. It was interesting.
He refused to give me literacy, but that's okay. Your beautiful plane got an amazing tattoo shop. You gonna see my sleeve?
Ooh, that looks really cool. I like the tree.
I'm not entirely
Yeah.
sure. I can read
That's
now.
Ooh,
I couldn't read.
very cool. So is that it? You guys just want to be sent home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
You made to give
For you while I'm here? Yeah.
Huh?
Do you need anything?
I have oranges.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity meeting you here.
I don't need anything. I am a god. I kind of can just get whatever I want.
I don't know. Maybe there's something you haven't thought about before.
Some form of entertainment we can provide, maybe.
I don't know if any of us are that entertaining.
Peanut ice cream.
What?
What's a peanut?
Oh, how about walnut ice cream?
I want peanut ice cream.
Okay.
Can you make me peanut ice cream?
What's a peanut?
Hold on,
Okay.
let me check my bag.
I have oranges.
I can't promise that you have peanuts.
No.
Okay.
Wait, you're macaroni
I mean, I could
ice
also
cream.
make it, but you're just offering to give me something. If you could make peanut ice cream, that would be pretty cool.
If I can give you peanuts, can we make peanut ice cream together?
Sure, I can also just make it myself.
I know, but
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be like a fun thing. This is really exciting for us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Yeah. So,
I'm just gonna go. Here's an orange. That's all I got.
just takes a bite out of it like an apple.
There's a rind.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to do that?
I don't know.
Does it taste good like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Hey, if you like it that way, go for it.
She'll plop it in the chalice and start like battling it around a little bit, and then taking another sip out of it.
It's so like it's like
I don't
we've been fighting death for like these fucking artifacts, and then she's drinking out of one of them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like see something. I feel like it's safer in her hands. I don't think we need to take it.
I know, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, that's why I got it back.
I want to stay
Yeah.
here with her.
Can
Can
I
I
say?
stay?
No.
With you?
I'm. If you don't want to go, I'm not going to send you back.
No, I guess I want to go, but I like you.
Oh,
Well, if
thanks.
we build the thing, we can come back whenever.
I can do that.
We can give you cool things.
Sure.
Okay.
Like.
Also, I don't know. I build bikes. I got not much.
That sounds cool. I want to see a bike.
Oh,
I just have a blueprint. That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
and you can see it through the blueprint.
Well, sure, I can
We
bring
could make it to
Listen.
the blueprint.
Well, we were given a blueprint of a portal, so we will
herself one just from looking at the blueprint, and then she can have a bike. You can like ride around town on a bike.
He looks at you and just gets the biggest shit-eating grin ever. She's like, "Can I see the blueprint?"
slide it over.
Your blueprint.
She looks at it. She looks at it, squints really hard, puts both of her eyes up to her temples. She's like,
Her eyes up to her temple.
both of her fingers up to her temples, just like makes a grunting noise and is like, I don't need to do that. Snaps, and then it just pops into existence right next to her. She's like, that's cool. And then she'll hop on it and ride it around the room, hop off, and then snap, and it just goes away. And she's like, thanks, that was cool.
Can I ask something totally obviously you're allowed to say no, but I just want to
Yeah.
preface I don't expect you to say yes.
Okay.
Is there anything before you leave here?
Mhm.
We've never been to another plane before. We're from the
Welcome to the fair.
prime material plane.
Yeah.
We didn't know other planes existed.
Mhm.
We still can't travel.
You guys fucked things up real bad.
Who's you guys?
You people.
I
It's been like 1,000 years. We don't know
I
shit.
didn't do that.
I mean, like, I know you guys didn't do it. I'm talking about
Okay. I didn't know
the
like a-
mortals
like a
living
plane.
in the plane. I'm not gonna smite you. I mean, I could. I just you guys seem fine.
Good job.
That's a saying.
You guys, okay.
It's like
You guys seem fine.
lightning.
You showed me a cool
My question.
bake
Bike.
bike.
Bake.
Got it.
Bake is like
Let's
Cool.
get baked.
that way too.
Bike. That's a fun word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever want to do something fun, we have like races down. Like when the portal's up, you can just like come watch a race.
And it's short for bicycle.
Hey, we crossing.
Are you the
Plans.
last
I mean, we can. It's just generally we don't mess with
You're not messing
Just
with it.
don't-
You just come to watch a race.
interacting with other people on home turf. Can be sort of.
If we find a way to like
Finicky.
open it so you can watch it, then we'll do that.
I'm about that. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. So you want to go home?
well, I was gonna ask that.
Mhm.
Is there anything, having been here for the first time,
Mhm.
having been the second god we've ever met that's actually like talked with us?
Yeah.
And like not just like shoot us away.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything that you can offer or give us that like would be like a memento of this world and your your time with us. That we can like maybe even just like for bragging rights really close, so he's the coolest guy. And like look at everything, look at the stuff she gave us.
We
Or
also-
the cool things she gave us.
She'll walk up to like
Go home.
one of the shelves on her walls that has a bunch of like display items, just grab a rock off of it and be like, here you go.
We also need like proof. Yeah, I guess if we want people to help us build it.
It's just a rock.
Yeah, but it's like a cool rock from a different place, so that makes it cool.
Yeah.
If a rock isn't. Wait, so like, is Reyna like your other god? Like, are you related in
What?
some way?
Yeah, we're all like siblings. Like, this is the best way for you guys to conceptualize it. Not often, but we can.
When was the last time you talked to Rain?
Let's see, like 800 years ago. Really haven't talked to her since she, fixed all of your problems.
I think Rain locked herself away. Back 100 years ago.
Maybe. I mean, like, she's alive.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Is she living in that tree?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just that she likes spectacle.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I thought she was like being trapped.
No.
That was scary.
It would take a lot more than that to trap a god.
What is this cool rock?
It's just like a very like simple, smooth, like gray rock with some like black and red flecks in it.
Cool. I feel like something has to come out of this rock and give me like that. I'm just gonna write down that stuff.
Maybe.
We are very thankful for you though for helping us because
Cool.
we could kind of wander. We were very confused when we first got here. Just kind of like shot into the middle of the place, you know.
Yeah, it's rough. This is
And there,
I'm aware my plan's kind of confusing, but what are you talking about? I got a bunch of trees in here.
In here?
Yeah.
What about everybody else there?
If they wanted trees, they can grow them.
They can?
Yeah.
I just don't think people care enough.
Yeah.
Can we put, like, just like the little dirt plots along the side with stuff for trees.
Everything is moving a lot. There's also not a whole lot of sunlight, so it's sort of like you have to continually like regrow them kind of deal.
I can just sit here.
Yeah.
There's some underground plants.
If you want to be a gardener, you can sign a contract and work for me.
Maybe I'll come back.
Okay.
I'll figure out the center probably.
Cool. Sounds
Yeah.
good. On that note, she'll pop off her little seat and walk up, and she's like a solid 3'2". Like she looks is about like 11 or 12-ish. She's like, can you bend down, please? And she'll boop, tap both you guys on the forehead. You can feel like some energy going through you. It very much is like a warm energy, but in a way of like the chaotic nature of a fire, where it's like heating, but it's constantly changing. She's like, that should give you enough energy. Just go to the gate, tell it where you want to go, and it should suck that out and then get you guys where you need to go.
Cool.
Cool.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Can you bless my rat?
You have a rat.
But like, Delphi's rat lives like in a rat,
Yeah.
like a rat's nest, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
actually-
Just pull it out. She just picks it up with both hands. She goes, I bless the name
Rat.
and just gives it a forehead kiss. There you go. Cool. Well, if that is all, I will get back to my banana, now with orange juice. Odd flavor palette.
Sounds great.
If people come looking for that chalice, just for the safety of our plant, it's just like, just don't give it to them.
Oh, nobody's gonna give
It's
this
so
to me.
much. It's so much safer here.
There's,
Actually,
I'm aware that's what, like I said, I grabbed it. I know what I'm doing. It is mine.
there are very bad
Where did
people
you grab
after
it
those.
from? Can we
Was the
explain?
person who died?
Wait, can we tell Osumi what's going on?
Because one of our people died.
One of the venerated ones died, I think.
No, yeah, I mean, if you have.
A few.
A few have.
I know what's going on in y'all's.
Can you give us
Realm.
any advice? Because it's a problem. And like the bad people have the crown before us that we were trying to get first. I think.
Well, I don't know if it's the
Are they
people we
back?
were. I don't know who she works for. I know she doesn't work for them, so she's there's
She
a
works
lot of
for
people after them.
Barracuda, I think.
I don't know if the barricade. Like, I don't fully understand or grasp what the barricade
It's
is.
like a guild, like an adventurer guild.
Yeah, but I don't understand what they want it for.
Oh, I don't know either. That's exactly what it's concerning. Do you have any advice? This seems like a bad thing if they're stealing, like, humans that are not, like, it's appointed by gods are stealing important artifacts of great power.
It's not my
Probably
plane.
You guys should have. But they're your siblings. And
Yeah, if Arana wants to do something, that's within her full authority to do so.
Who?
Arana?
Urana.
Urana.
What's that?
Yeah, it's the goddess of y'all's plane.
Yeah.
No, Reyna's the goddess of the weave.
Is this old history?
We didn't know about that.
As far as you guys are aware, Reyna is the primary goddess.
Yeah, you don't know. Are we bad because we haven't been worshiping Urana this whole time?
I don't worry.
Yeah, she's doing fine.
Who is Urana? I feel like I should know something about her. She's our goddess.
I mean, if she wants to do what she's doing, she's more than entitled to.
We should.
And I'm not going to encroach upon that.
Okay.
No spoilers. Goodbye. She'll snap, and you guys find yourself just
Who the fuck is Urana?
Let's spell it.
very much just like quickly and almost silently just you guys are standing on that circular plinth in the middle of Market Circle.
Are we in the middle of Springboro?
What? No, you guys are at the arcane gate.
Like in the middle of the city.
Yeah, in the middle of the city square.
Oh, we're still okay.
Yeah.
We're still here.
No, she didn't teleport you. She gave you guys the energy to use it.
I was like, what city?
And-
Where are we?
As you guys sort of
She did not say spoilers.
She would say that. That's not a 12-year-old thing to say.
and as you guys look back up to where you know her penthouse to be, you see her leaning over the railing, waving at you guys before popping back.
Wait, so we can go back now?
Yeah.
Okay, we should just go back. I don't think we should stay here much longer. We need to head back because days are
I
passing.
don't know if this sector will last either. We should go.
Yeah, we're gonna hop there.
Coolio. As you guys sit there and just sort of bring to the front of your mind that you want to go back to the prime material plane, the gate draws the energy out of you guys, and you can feel the power of a goddess leaving you all. Though it was just a fragment. And that's where we're gonna leave off.
Yay! We made it!
Hello, folks. This is Morgan, the GM for the Butterfly of Fortune podcast. If you're a returning listener, I hope that you're enjoying the show up to this point. And if this is your first time with us, welcome to our story. In the description below, you can find links to our social media and credits for the artists that have contributed to this project. If you haven't watched the previous episode, you can watch them all in chronological order in our channel playlist, Act 1, A City Divided. You can also find a link to our Discord down below, where you can chat with the cast, share art, and even suggest names for future episodes. Now, we're officially done tracking our friends on their jump through the multiverse. We'll now head back to our group in the prime material plane, arriving at Fashura to see what lies in store. Cool. So, last the three of you all left off, you had just returned to the crack to find that the strip was sanctioned and cordoned off via magical means and filled with a thick haze of smoke. And Percy, upon going up to Kaija Lawrence, your friend, and Vesper Knight, who works at the junctions, let you know that Genevieve has been kidnapped. As you guys rushed to the Genevieve estate, you all began rushing through the halls. And at this point, I'm going to need the three of you all to roll initiative.
What happened?
Some shit happened, that's what.
What happened?
Uh-huh.
I got a natural one.
Add your dexterity.
19. Okay.
What was this
I got a initiative.
You got a 20, bro.
I got a 6.
Makes you
That's
feel
still a 10 though, Morgan.
I got 21
Right.
actually.
You can read.
20 naturally?
I can
Yeah.
Solid. Okay. So, as you guys are rushing through, and Percy, this is where the end of the last session
very much comes back into play as I held him back to talk about some things. You guys see as you are walking through this estate, Percy's the only one that actually clocks something wrong, having walked these halls many a times. But you all are surprised, minus Percy, as two individuals drop from the ceiling, both wielding blades of blue arcane energy. One is targeted at Taliesin, the barkeep that has come with you all, and the other, which was targeted at Milton, is intercepted by Percy. So we're going to start by resolving that. Percy, I need you to make 4 Constitution saving throws.
4?
Oh, I have a +7 to Constitution. Bitch. That's a nat 20 +7, 27.
I'm going to need you to tell me in what order you're doing them in. You
Okay.
can order them however you want. And the order is important.
Are you writing these down?
Yeah, I can. So what's your first one?
That was a nat 20 +7, 27.
Okay.
This is 5 +7, so 12.
Okay.
Nat 20 +7, 27.
Solid.
Nat 20 +7.
Oh my god! Okay. Rad.
Fuck, Morgan.
Rad. I love it. Rad.
I'll do the 5 for the second one.
I'm so glad that was on record. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
The dice are in my favor. Fuck you.
They are indeed. Percy, you do, however, you saved from the 3 effects, but you do still take 25 points of necrotic damage as this blade drives directly into your rib cage, and as it does, you can feel the wound go in and the blade immediately dissolve to essentially just fully open up that wound.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
The tiny.
that's what you get from
I
rolling
have
3 nat
12
20s.
HP.
The
You're 12 HP?
other one hits Taliesin. Taliesin immediately drops. Same thing happens, except Taliesin starts violently convulsing on the floor.
I
And on that note,
Oh.
you're up.
No!
Algol.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing?
It's you're up. You're the first to act.
I'm sorry. What?
So Percy just got
Do you have any
messed
healing
up.
stuff?
If
If anyone has any healing stuff, use that. The rest of us can take the attackers, but Jesus Christ.
I'm afraid I don't have anything with me.
Neither.
Well, he looks like he's in really bad shape.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
No, I don't have anything.
Milton doesn't have any magic.
I mean, there is
You can
one
make a
way.
medicine check if you want to see like what.
I can save
What's
him
going
if he dies! Necromancer, I can save you, but...
I gotta. Wait. A 7.
A 7. You do not get the idea that he is on death's door. You get the understanding that this blade, whatever it is, has infected him in a certain way, which is the reasons for the convulsion and stuff. So you get that he is not fully dropped, but that he is under some like status effects right now, essentially.
Okay, so.
Because he failed all 4.
He's very much poisoned. If we can't really, heal him.
Was that an action or was that for free?
That was just for free.
Okay.
It-
Yeah!
we have one of 2 choices. We either carry him in some way, I can carry him in my bear, or I do have a way, however.
There also still are the 2
Yeah, we're
people that
still
dropped from
in
the
combat actively.
ceiling. Yes.
I would wait until after.
Okay, I'll put him in the bear then.
In the bear.
Just don't,
Are you gonna
don't
try?
touch him yet. Just don't touch him yet. Just
Okay.
kill him.
Open the bear.
Okay. Okay, let's fight these guys first. Can I use Thornwood on the enemies? Okay.
We
Yeah.
can target one person with those.
Yes.
Rad. Yeah.
15.
Add,
Cool.
you need to add to that.
Oh.
It's not a real thing. I don't know what your spellcasting modifier is though. It's a spell, so you use your spellcasting modifier, which is +5, so you got a 20.
Okay, 20.
And then you roll your damage. Do you add anything to it? Just the Thornwood.
To Thornwood, you would add your spell attack modifier. Or your
Oh,
spell
So
attack bonus.
+5. Okay. So
Just
8 damage.
8 damage. for that.
8 damage? Rad. Absolutely. So you whip out your like spiky thorns as it sort of tears off a good chunk of like the left arm of the one. Were you doing the one that attacked Percy or the one that attacked Allison?
The one that attacked Percy.
Okay, cool. Rad. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Slay.
Slay. You're gonna slay.
No, that's it. Thanks.
Percy, the one that attacks you, you can like look down and see now. Like I said, you could feel the blade dissolve inside of you, and you can see that the assassin is currently holding like the hilt of the blade. He just drops it, and you see it as he pulls out 2 more, and it's going to make 2 more attacks at you.
Can I cast shield as a reaction?
You absolutely can, which makes your AC what?
+5, so 19.
Yep, they both miss as he pulls these out and start to attack you as you just deflect them with your like close combat quarters training that you received in the astral plane. And I believe it is now your turn. Yes.
Okay. I would like to have my giant badger jump on him and bite his face off.
Rad. Okay, cool.
And then it has multi-attack, so it'll do 1 bite, 1 claw.
Yeah.
+3 to hit. That is 9.
9's not it.
Okay. Just give me that 20. Okay.
As the badger just sort of like jumps up, it gets wrapped up in his cloak for a second, sort of like just shifts off and isn't able to
17.
like fully. 17 does hit.
Okay, he will claw him.
So it comes back around for the ankles.
That is 2d4.
Rad.
6 slashing damage.
Rad.
And then I will.
And that is just your bonus action, correct?
I don't know if you. I don't know what
It's your bonus action to command it.
Okay.
So you still have your action.
I'll write that down. One bonus action. Okay. Oh, I need to roll. Morgan?
So,
I rolled that one for wild magic.
okay, go ahead and roll.
Something's about to happen.
Something for sure is about to
It was from the shield.
Rad.
D20?
Yep. No, D100. Sorry.
Okay. Sure.
D100?
Dramatic effect.
Oh, yes, please. Please.
It's so loud.
That'll be fine. Yes.
11.
11?
You're not gonna fucking believe this. Roll a D10.
No. Morgan, what did I do? No. Morgan, what did I do?
Oh my
The
god.
whole setting explodes.
6. Do I grow again?
You grow another 6 inches! Percy's now 9'8". And just for some retrospective for the people listening, this was also occurred a few sessions ago where Percy grew 10 inches. So Percy is now 16 inches taller than he was at the start of his adventure.
Next time that happened.
9 foot what?
So he's now 9'8". When you started the adventure at what, 8'6"?
I don't know. Do I have a tape measure somewhere? I need to see this.
I would say, based off of that, I'm also going to let you make a free intimidation check on the guy in front of you.
Beautiful. That is super valid. Because maybe he thinks it was intentional. Like, she could just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get it?
10 plus 18.
Okay,
Okay, now I will take my action. Did I intimidate him? Okay.
Yeah. You did something.
Did something.
You did something.
Cool. Is there anything else that you're doing on your turn?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna attack him now.
You get to grow out of it.
I would say you gain advantage on your attack roll because of the intimidation.
Okay. Gun is too close combat because he's right in front of me, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could use it, but it would cancel out the advantage, so you just make it straight. Just gonna shoot this dude in the chest, point blank.
So, Morgan, what is the current situation? I'm obviously in front of the group with
there's
Milton and
one
Taliesin.
assassin right in front of you. Milton's behind you. Walnut is currently in front of you, like on the other side of the assassin by like 10-ish feet. And then to your right is Taliesin, the other assassin.
Okay. So is there any way I can do Burning Hands, which is a 15-foot cone, without getting any allies?
You would... I would say if you aimed it up, you could hit the assassin that's right in front of you, but you would also be lighting some of the stuff in the room on fire.
Okay. I can't like shift and get both of them? Or would that hit
could.
one?
You could. But then you would be a risk. No. Yeah, you could. You could shift and then essentially put like the right line of the cone hitting both. And it would be out of range of.
Yeah. I'll go get my honey badger to hop back on my shoulders and then just shift. Go. Fuck off. And do, that. So it's 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, half on successful, and if they are trying to get a 15.
What's your spell save DC?
15.
Rad. Okay, so they both save.
It's a dexterity saving throw also.
Cool.
Okay, so they take half that, 3d6, I'll roll that. 6, so yes, they take 6.
Cool.
It was 12.
I will say the one in front of you is not looking very good.
And that reset my wild magic down to 1.
Correct.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll again.
17. We're good.
Rad. Cool. So now it's up to 2.
Okay. And then, I'll probably take a step back, or step back in front of Milton, probably.
Cool. And I do believe the shield is dropped correctly. Correct.
It probably did. I think it's one round.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's until it comes back to me.
Until it comes back to
Okay.
you. So it is now dropped. Cool. The other assassin, after just getting sort of the like edge of his cloak has gotten singed from your blast of fire, will move in to engage with you as well.
Fuck off!
Cool. This is 17 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You take 4 points of slashing damage. As one of this guy, you see he also takes 2 more daggers out of his robes. Then he's going to attack again. The second one for sure misses.
Okay.
Cool.
It's actually not cool.
It's not cool at all.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Walnut,
Okay,
it
so
has come to you.
Walnut's going to participate in several activities this combat round. So first he's going to screech very loudly. I feel like that would be a Walnut thing to do. Second, he's going to spend his action to do Acid Arrow at the assassin that's closest to him.
Okay.
Please.
What's your plus? What's your plus? Plus 6.
I will say you do get advantage on the
13.
attack roll because Percy is flanking you.
So that's a 13.
Okay, 13 for the first one.
Is It's a 13. It's a 13.
13. A 13 does not miss as you summon.
Does not miss?
Does not
Or it does
miss?
not hit. My
Oh.
apologies.
There you go.
So it just takes half the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, rad.
So you're gonna take this is different.
That's 3 plus 4, 7.
7.
And then half that. Is that a 4 or 3?
4. Cool. So as this arrow flies by, it doesn't make direct contact, but it does. Some of the acid flies off and splashes in this guy's face.
Is this the one in front of me?
Yes.
Or I guess they're both in front of me.
This is the one that you've been
Okay.
primarily hitting.
Walnut lied. He doesn't have a bonus action.
Will you have that?
Is that gonna have to waste my spells?
It will, but I am at 8 HP.
Okay,
That would be
so
really
Walnut's
nice.
Walnut's gonna do Sanctuary. So until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warden's creature with an attack must first make a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna put that on Percy,
Rad.
our big boy. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or use the attacker spell.
Okay, rad. So I definitely think at this point Walnut has a bit of a moment. Because I think in this moment, as you're sitting there seeing somebody get dropped immediately, a person that you've considered to be a friend at this point, I think you have a moment where you go back to, I would say, probably one of the harder memories. You, for a brief moment, find yourself sitting in the woods in the prime material plane just a few days after you had been banished from the Feywild, just sort of sitting by a tree, very much lost and not really knowing what to do. This is before you had come across any of the major cities, so you had yet to really interact with a lot of people, just sort of sitting in solitude. And as you are sitting just sort of back against the tree, listening to the noise of nature, a portal opens next to you. A very bright, shimmering, iridescent portal through which steps 2 people. You see the very familiar face of Atticus coming through, and you see that he's dragging something. You see that Atticus's very large, strong hands, which you've come to know the bad end of several times, is dragging your husband by the hair through the portal as he drops him in front of you, unconscious. Sits, stares at you for a second. You really had to just go and fuck it up, didn't you? You had a chance. You had a chance at being something. But you just had to mess it up. And this is what happens as he points at Jeffrey. It's like, I hope your stay here is grand. And I hope I never see you again. As he steps back through the portal, closes behind, and you are brought back into this moment of action, of remembering the last time you were put in this situation. You couldn't do anything, but this time you're gonna do something to help people. As
dead?
you cast Sanctuary on Percy, what does it look like?
Okay, so I think Walnut is going to possess a sense of courage that you guys maybe have not seen before. Walnut's pink, but this time he's red. He is kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen a toddler throw a tantrum, but he's got the same anger. So he stomped his foot on the floor, his tutu is flying. And you just see this rage in his eyes that you've never seen before. And he runs to Percy, who's 9'8".
At this point, yeah.
And attempts to protect him like he was a much smaller person, and he seems a lot bigger in this moment than he is usually. And he steps right in front of Percy
Yeah. And I think as you extend your arms, just a very faint, like pink glittering energy just sort of surrounds Percy in an abjurative force. And now it's the butler's turn.
Milton is behind me and Walnut right now.
So Milton is going to, seeing how injured you are, going to run to be flanking the new one that came in. The like more recent one, the one that you've like just sort of singed, and he is going to make a few attacks. First one is going to be a crit. Rad.
Yeah.
Okay. 11 plus 4. Oh, where did my other one go? 11 plus 4. 15. 1. Okay, that one misses. That one hits. Okay. And then the final one. And that's another crit. Let's go, Milton.
I do like this one. This one tastes like a
Okay.
salad.
You guys watch as Milton, like I said, sees you, comes over. You see he has like white butler gloves on. You can see as he walks, he pulls 2 little metal pouches out of them, and you see he slides them into the back of his gloves as he balls up his fists, and you see him just start wailing on this guy. And dude,
Throwing hands.
you see he gets 4 solid blows on this guy's head. You see the last one hits his chin and his neck sort of snaps to the side, and the one that you had sort of cinched on the side drops immediately like a dead weight.
Milton has brass knuckles.
Milton's a baddie.
Milton is a baddie. Milton is a butler, but he's also a bodyguard.
He's always been a baddie. All the way.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
No, look, I was shocked.
Algol, it is back to you.
His ass play. Perfect play. Okay. Is the enemies are still where they last were, right?
Yes, so there's the one remaining in front of Walnut and Percy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go stand next to Walnut and Percy,
Rad?
which will be like
Yeah.
closer, and I'm gonna throw Thunderwave into this direction.
Thunderwave? Sat. Rad. Do I need to make a saving throw for that?
Yes, you do.
Rad.
Should we not kill him?
You don't want to kill them?
We don't know why he's here.
Okay, stop. I'm gonna take that back. Hold person.
Okay, you can also just declare this like non-lethally.
You just knock him out.
Yeah.
Do it. Declare.
Yeah. I do declare.
How do you declare? Not lethal. Okay.
I think that's a saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Cool. He rolled an
But
11.
you don't roll for it.
Yeah. He rolled an 11. He fails, so he takes full damage. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see. I'll push you.
As your hand reaches out, lightning arcing off of it, it zaps him. You can see his body very much like tense up with the force of getting hit with that much electricity in his body, and he also falls to the ground. So we are now out of initiative. We're out of combat. Taliesin is still convulsing and seizing a few feet away to your left. And
Can I do some? Since I got hit with the same thing,
Yeah.
can I do some sort of check to see if I? Can
yeah,
tell?
I could say you could do sort of like almost like a battlefield medical check.
So what would that be? Just medicine?
Yeah. Medicine or history, I would say.
22.
22. You do not know specifically what this is, but you have seen things like it in the battlefield, because I believe like your encounters with this would have been like a laced bullet almost with like a sort of poison, and it is odd. It's a little hard for you to wrap your head around because these blades were glowing with arcane energy, and that's not something that was studied or used within like the gift culture, but you can like know enough about a like physical poison relative to this that you sort of get the sense that he is one currently paralyzed. Too, he is poisoned, as well as he is unconscious, but not like death saving throw unconscious. He's stable, but just not able to come back to consciousness. And you get the fact that it would take, due to this being magical rather than natural, it will take some very heavy magic to negate this.
How long do I think he has until he's in that saving throws?
You think maybe 5-10 minutes.
Since I have a high medicine and I'm a druid, can I try to do
You can try.
magic?
Do I know that would Genevieve have a heal?
You know that there is like a medical wing that is pretty close to where you guys are.
Okay.
So like a hospital.
Okay.
That you think
I'll let
you
her do
could
that,
get there in time.
And then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna pick it up and just start running.
Cool. Rad.
If your thing doesn't work, I'm gonna pick him up and start running.
Okay, well, I will know.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
not gonna
I definitely do think though that like you making some sort of that one off of your medicine check and just that additionally like trying to help, I think that you summon some like natural energy and some like small almost like twigs or like roots of a tree sort of like grow up and almost like suture the wound, like
Okay.
bring it together, which will give them a few extra minutes in transport.
Okay.
Percy's running.
Yeah.
Percy's gone.
Let's run it after
Put
Percy.
in there, put in there, we're gonna be faster.
Well, he doesn't know where
They're
he's
pretty
going.
fast.
The bear doesn't know where he's going.
No, but I mean, we can tell him where to go.
Percy could. I was also going to say Percy could not sit on the bear. Percy would kill the bear.
I can also transform into a bear.
Yes.
So,
Cool.
Could I describe where they're going well enough that they could?
I would say probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that,
Yeah.
I guess.
okay,
Cool.
I think, how many people can we get?
Depends on the size.
It's big, right?
Yeah. I would say like it could probably take you, Walnut, and Taliesin, or like any combination of you, Walnut, Taliesin, and Milton.
Okay.
So 3 of those people.
3 of those people. I can
Yeah.
also transform into a bear as well. There's 2
Yeah.
bears. Okay. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna transform into a bear and then watch
Brad. Cool.
I'm not going to.
Oh, wait. wait.
Percy does weigh a lot right now. Because what was your original starting weight?
We never adjusted after the first one.
Yeah.
So,
What was
or
your
maybe
start-
we did.
what was
because right
your
now
starting?
I'm 1,000 pounds, and I think we adjusted up after I.
Yeah. So I'd probably say like 1,000, like 200
Okay.
at this point.
Okay, wait, Walnut, do you know where it is? Do you know where they're going?
No, Walnut's never been here.
Okay.
But
Milton
you have
knows.
enough instruction.
Milton knows?
Yeah.
Milton knows. You
Okay.
guys.
You can't. Milton only knows sign languages, so unless you know that, he'll just have to like point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, this one's a bear, so I don't think communication's really.
Yeah, that's
Okay. So, where are we heading?
the medicine wing.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay,
go.
medicine wing.
I'll
You're following.
follow,
Okay.
but you just go as fast as you can.
Okay, let's see. Walnut, come with me.
Walnut's hopping on.
Right.
It's very heroic.
Cool. So you guys burst
Yes.
through. What's up?
Does Tiny know anything?
You can ask.
Okay. Well, they're going.
Yeah.
I'll pull Tiny out of it.
Cool. Oh shit! You got stabbed. Are you okay?
I did get stabbed. No, but that's not the problem right now. Taliesin got stabbed, and he's poisoned and paralyzed.
Oh god. Are they taking him to a hospital?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you
good.
know anything about magical poisoning?
See, like, sort of crawls up and like kind of sticks his claws fingers in your wound and like kind of opens it up and like tries to look in it and it's just like, you look stabbed, all right.
Not me. Him.
Oh, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about like magical wounds and or poisons.
It's also not.
Yeah, but he knows a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, for another father that's spent years in the library, you think he would know who
With a limited range of knowledge
Wait,
stuff.
does he actually know what we were talking about?
Yeah, he never knows anything.
He's told you guys some stuff about the past.
Some.
Yeah.
So I never left this room.
Okay. Alright.
Cool. So as you guys burst through the main doors of the healer's ward, you're able to get Taliesin put onto a like cot that's then wheeled back into a private room, where he is then beginning to be looked at some people, and you're instructed to wait out in the lobby. I would assume that you're going to try and catch up with them, probably. Yeah, so you walk up on them in the waiting room area.
Mama, how are you feeling?
What?
I saw you a little, I don't know. I saw something change.
Can Percy also get looked at, by the way?
Yeah, they definitely like they like sew you back up and like take a look at you. Don't like, because obviously like your body resisted most of the effects, in it like got diluted by your body a lot, so they definitely like take some samples of blood and such and are like sort of explaining to you, like, one, asking you if that's okay, and talking about how like they're gonna try and use this to also figure out what is happening with Taliesin, maybe trying to like reverse engineer based off of your body being able to like resist it, trying to figure out some sort of like cure or solution.
Percy's just so big that you can stab him with like 3 for it to be effective.
Yeah. No, you see they come in with like a little tray of like syringes and such. She just walks in, sees you, is like, I'll be right back, walks out, comes in with like a significantly larger syringe, like the size of a normal person's forearm, and is like, yeah, this is gonna work. As she, like I said, takes some blood, and just sort of explaining to you, like, you're fine. If you start having any like symptoms of like the convulsing and stuff, like make sure that you get brought back immediately by somebody, but that as far as they're able to tell, you're fine and not gonna have any symptoms. Cool. And on that note, as you guys are all sitting in the lobby, Kaija is gonna walk in, your friend that works at the Vesper Junctions. They're gonna like walk in, and they're like very large Vesper Knight cloak with the little silver pin of the 2 crossed arms. Their red hair like very much sticking up all over the place. They walk in, they're like, "Are you okay? What happened? I heard something happened at the Genevieve Manor. Are you okay? I heard you got attacked. Are you fine?"
I got stabbed.
Okay. Have you been back already? Are you okay?
By the way, there's a guy in the hallway of the Genevieve Manor that's knocked out.
Okay.
That needs to be questioned.
Good to know. Thank you. Okay. I'll report that immediately. So they just were in the Genevieve Manor?
Yeah. They dropped from the ceiling.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Is there anything else? Is there anything I can do for you?
Has the Genevieve Manor been off limits? Do you know how? You've been checking people as they come in. They had to have either transported in here or...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we've been, like... I mean, as you've seen, Fisher has been on lockdown, so, like, everything's been very much, like, documented and gathered. We haven't seen anybody suspicious coming in. And, like, it was a crime scene for, like, a day and a half, but then, I mean, things go on in the Genevieve estate, like, business-wise, so, like, sort of had to reopen up once all the, sort of, like, details of the scene were investigated, but... So, like, people can get in there, but it would be people normally able to access, as far as I'm aware.
You might want to check their Facebook accounts if your blog comes in.
Good to know.
very much appreciated. And I'm sorry you're having to deal with all this upon just coming back. I know that's probably a little stressful. And you see they'll sort of just sit and hang out with you guys for a little while. Before you see like Milton going up and talking, they're like signing to the person at the front desk, just trying to like get all like the medical expenses paid for Taliesin. Milton has like essentially fully like declared that Taliesin is under the care of Lady Genevieve, and that all like the expenses and stuff can just directly come out of her account. So don't have to worry about that. And then Milton will come up to you and just begin to sign, being like, I think we need to go to the Helion Court and discuss this with Chairman Vinkara as soon as possible. So you would know that the Helion Court is the one of the 3 courts of Silberos, which are the predominant governing bodies in Fishura. The Helion Court is what covers like internal affairs. So you know there's the Helion Court, which does like internal affairs, sort of like the stuff you're dealing with. There's the Drukanth Court, which deals with external stuff, so primarily a lot of trading and law interactions with other cities. And then there's the Erastus Court, which specifically handles like criminal trials and stuff.
Yes, we definitely need to do that. They should have gotten that guy by now. Can I ask, kind of,
Yeah.
if they have gotten anything yet?
Gotten anything of what?
Just any information from the guy, the crime scene.
The guy. You can see that she comes back after like having headed out for a little bit just to like sort of get that, and comes back and she tells you that there was no bodies found.
Okay.
But that it is like being investigated actively.
Did you detect any magic? Teleportation?
Detected some very heavy enchantment magic that like seemed like it had almost like a trigger, like an underlying thing of like when something happened, it would go off. Don't know if like the bodies got eviscerated or if it was just like they got teleported out or something, but it seemed like apparently they're just gone currently, but there was some enchantment magic found there.
Okay. Were they wearing masks?
Yes, they were. They were wearing like very like just flat porcelain masks.
Okay. Was the hilt still there? Everything.
She does report back that she did find the hilt of the one that had dropped it at your feet. Yeah. And that has been like recorded in for like an evidence locker.
Okay. Did they let the doctors look at it?
They're like gonna process it and like run some like prints and stuff, trying to get like everything they can, but then they're gonna be bringing that to the hospital to try and aid in the recovery of Taliesin.
Yeah, I guess there's not much we can do right now other than wait and go do that.
Cool.
Can I have taken a short rest?
Yeah. Yeah. So, as you guys, you are all invited, like, to come back to see Taliesin, sort of before you guys head out to the Helion Court. You are able to see that, like, they have, at the moment, been able to subside the seizing, but they are just sort of laying. They've gotten changed into, like, some very loose, like, silky white pajamas, almost, and are currently being, like, operated on. You see that there are people trying to, like, stitch up the wound, similar to how yours was. You see that there's also a few other people like standing over with a very like greenish yellow energy like over their hands that they're sort of waving over, which seems to just sort of be like subsiding the seizure effects. They sort of explain to you just like what's going on, what they're going to be trying to do, and like welcoming you to be able to come back at any point to like be able to
see the progress. And also they mentioned like if you guys are able to find like an intact weapon that was similar to the ones you got, that would also be very helpful in able to be like figuring out what's going on with them. You are then sort of dismissed from the room and start making your way up to the Helion Court, the primary court of Silveros that a lot of people interact with in the city. It's where you go whenever you have anything like a business dispute, just anything going on inside of the city that needs to get taken care of. This is the group of individuals that you bring it to. You have been here maybe once or twice on some business for Lady Genevieve, and it's always extremely odd because the crack being built into a massive fissure in the ground. Obviously, the lower you go, the less natural light comes in, the smell changes a little bit, the air gets a little like thicker and a little has a little less movement as you go down. And Lady Genevieve, though she is a noble, she is like one of the lowest ranked nobles in the city, so she's sort of at that like middle to like lower middle line, like right above where the strip sort of occurs. But when you go up to the courts of Silveros, you go to the very, very top of the crack. As I said before, the three courts are the Helion Court, the Dracanth Court, and the Erasmus Court. They are all on like different sections of this top layer, but they are best known for their extravagance and grandeur because the courtrooms themselves have massive glass ceilings so that they're actually letting in a large amount of natural light. So you know that there's like very few people in the crack that actually get access to natural light. The people that do are the head nobles, most of which inhabit these courts, but that the courtrooms themselves also get this natural light. So as you guys go through, there's a little bit of a check-in process. Milton comes with you and sort of handles a lot of the legality stuff about like checking in, getting sort of like your card, waiting. You guys are told to just like sort of wait in a front office area. And then you are, after I would say about 30, 45 minutes, pulled back into the courtroom itself.